Ladies and gents, welcome back to another episode of Night the Raven, Gothic 2. As you can see, we're in the monastery. Doing fine just by ourselves. Haven't finished speaking to all the NPCs down here. So let's start on that journey. Next one is Neras.
What's wrong? Why are you bothering me?
Sounds like an
Can't you see I'm in
ass.
the middle of an extremely
At the beginning.
complicated experiment?
I didn't mean to disturb you.
You already have. Well, what do you want?
As you know, the Gothic games have a known history of all alchemists being crazy and deranged a bit, as all geniuses
Could you
are.
brew me a potion?
Do you doubt my abilities? I can brew any potion.
Fine.
Not so fast. Naturally, you must bring me the ingredients and pay a small fee for expenses, as well as for the materials.
How much do you ask?
For the brewing itself, I charge 10 gold
Oh,
pieces.
that's nothing.
Can I learn from you?
I pass on my knowledge only to members.
Too bad. Let's brew then speed potions, because I'm in love with
Brew me-
those.
All right.
Yes,
Good.
As you've seen in my Gothic 1 Let's Play as well, I'm a huge fan of speed potions, because they allow for fast tracking through a lot of areas.
Yes.
Very useful, especially for extensive Let's Plays. So we've got 24 of those, 5 minutes each, duration. Do we have more snapper weeds at our disposal? Oh, we've got 11 more.
Hey, you!
Let's brew some then. Good. Just 10 gold a pop, so not something significant financially speaking.
Brew. Brew.
I think we got a good deal on our hands here.
All right. You don't.
Right, so we brewed all of them. Do we have 35 in total? Yes, we do. Good stuff. Let's get back to reality. Whoop, there goes gravity. And Babo's the next one on our list. A strange fella.
What are you doing here?
Kind of a
I
loner.
must not speak with you. It's not looked on with favor if we talk to strangers.
That
Chill.
doesn't sound terribly happy.
Well, I mean, everything is just fine, really. Only, I don't want to complain.
Tell me about it.
Oh, come on. You can tell me.
And you really won't tell the magicians?
Do
Nah.
I look like I would?
All right. I have a problem with one of the novices. He's got a hold over me.
Come on, spit it out then.
Igaraz, that's the novice, found some of my private papers. He threatened to give them to the magicians if I don't do what he says.
What kind of documents are those?
That's, nobody's business. It's entirely my affair.
Come on, tell me.
They are, entirely normal documents. Nothing special.
I won't
Sure,
ask
there
any
are.
further.
Maybe I can help.
Maybe I can help you.
You would do that?
Well, that depends, of course.
Naturally, I'd pay you for that.
How much?
Of course, I don't have much money, but I could give you a spell scroll. I have a healing spell.
Yeah, that won't suffice, but
I'll see
more
what I
that,
can do.
more on that
Honestly,
later.
It just has to work. It has to. So, you only need to find out where Igaraz keeps the stuff. Then you swipe it from him, and everything will be just fine.
Relax. You just continue for now. I'll see to the rest.
That won't be as easy since we're American. We can't enter even novices' chambers without alarming everyone. So,
Hey, you.
Igaraz,
What
what
can I do
about
for you?
those papers?
We need to talk about Babo.
Yes? What's wrong?
You've got something which belongs to Babo.
What might that be?
A few papers. Babo would like them back.
He would, wouldn't he? I can imagine. Unfortunately, I prefer to keep them, which brings us to a bit of a dilemma.
Where have you got the papers?
Well, of course I don't have them on me. I'm afraid I can't help you further.
Where are they?
Oh, you can.
I have them safely locked up, and you will never get the key from me.
But I will.
What was Babo supposed to do for you?
If I had known the baby would do it in his
The
pants
baby
over a few
called
swamp
Babo.
weeds, then I would have seen to it that someone else took care of the
The
monastery
swamp
garden.
weeds, huh?
He's supposed to
That's
grow
not
swamp weed?
such a
Of
big sin.
course. Since none of that stuff comes out from behind the barrier anymore, the price in the city has tripled. It could have been a good bargain for everyone involved. But Babo didn't want to play along.
Oh, boo-hoo.
How much do you want for the papers?
Actually, they're almost priceless. You very rarely see something like that here. But I have no desire
You
to wager
mean
my
a
future
woman? Or
against a
something
few gold
resembling a
pieces.
woman?
300 gold pieces. You can do what you like with the papers.
Oh, well, I guess I don't have any other choice but beating the key out of you.
I want to buy those papers.
Look, I can't leave here right now. I'll give you the key to my chest. There's nothing else in there anyway.
Alright. So his chest is in this room, but we, as far as I know, can't enter that room without alarming everyone. So let's strafe in there.
That's nothing new.
Quick, quick, bundle of papers, get out. See?
It says in the scriptures.
Nothing's mad, but if we enter just willy-nilly... Huh, actually... Okay. Oh.
See,
Yeah.
that wasn't so hard.
Yeah, see, that wasn't so hard.
I never would
Just what I said. They get alarmed. But only if we're a merc. Before we give
just what I said.
those papers back to Babo, since there's no consequence in us opening the bundle,
Heard about this before.
let's see what he's got. So, letter to Babo. Wondering how we came to write you this letter. Fate and Bonko, whoever those two are, we don't find out.
No
Wish you all the best, sending you a picture as a farewell gift. Okay. Is the picture in here?
There have been all kinds of
Ooh,
wars.
damn. Almost porn. Alright,
Would've thought.
you horny dude. We've all been there. We've all been teenagers at some point.
I've got your documents.
Some of us still
Really?
are,
Oh, thanks. You
one way or
saved me.
another.
I don't know how to thank you.
Well,
Yeah, just calm down.
let's just
Really
say
mine? Are you
that.
sure? Show me.
Let's just say that sleep, not a sleeping spell, a healing or light spell won't suffice.
Based on the bare facts, the
Yep.
price has gone up.
Bare
You're
facts
no
indeed.
better than the others. What do you want?
What have you got?
I can give you 121 gold coins. That's all I have.
Well, that sounds better than just a healing spell.
Agreed.
Here's the money and the spell scroll.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Are you satisfied with your task?
It's all right, but I need to get back to work. Otherwise, I'll never get finished today. I don't want to work half the night again in order to finish my obligation and stay out of trouble.
This guy reminds me of an NPC from the Risen game. As you know, the Risen game had some sweeping around and a sweeping quest as well. Maybe it's just the other way around. The Risen quest reminds me of Gothic 2, because I definitely played Gothic 2 more times than Risen. Marduk. There's a cool band with the same name.
What's your job here?
I prepare the paladins for their fight against evil.
That'll only cause more trouble.
Evil, speaking of the band, what is evil?
What is evil?
Evil is everywhere.
That's just what I said.
It is the power of Beliar, the eternal adversary of Innos. It is the all-encompassing blackness which seems to blot out the light of Innos forever. Beliar is the lord of darkness, of hate, and of destruction. Only those among us in whose hearts burns the holy fire of Innos will bear the radiant light of Innos into the world and banish the darkness.
We got a bit philosophical there.
But there are only magicians and novices living in the monastery.
That is correct, in contrast to our community which honors the word of Innos. The paladins honor the great deeds of our Lord above all else. We are the representatives of Innos, but the paladins are his warriors, who go into battle in his name and increase his glory.
Good for them, I guess.
Is there anything you can teach me?
I am an expert in the magic of ice and the magic of thunder. I can teach you their power. However, I only instruct magicians.
Figures.
Any news?
Yes, the enemy has succeeded in planting a traitor in our sacred halls. He has stolen the Eye of Innos, one of our most important artifacts, and that is only the tip of the iceberg. The enemy has apparently already entered the city.
What do you mean?
One of the paladins, Lothar, was murdered in the street. In broad daylight, it has gone too far, but I fear that is only the beginning.
Yeah, this is interesting. This is, I think, the only NPC in the monastery that mentions the murder of Lothar and Bennett being accused of being the killer.
Bennett is innocent. The witness
We
lied.
actually have a dialogue
do you know
option to
that?
let him know
I have
that
found proof.
he's clean.
Sometimes I think that treason and greed are our greatest enemies.
Yeah, this applies in 2023 as well.
Where did the thief go?
I don't know that. He rushed to the gate like he was possessed and then disappeared. No matter where he hides, under what rock he crawls, the wrath of Innos will strike him and scorch his black soul.
Dirty. Alright, that's enough. Unfortunately, we can't even get into the shrine without that guy being alarmed. But that's not that much of a waste. Let's enter the library just once at least. And speak with these two.
I am Master Highglass, guardian of
Hi,
the fire
Mr.
and
Glass.
keeper of the knowledge.
What are you studying, Master?
My research focuses on fire, the power of Innos. It is his gift and at the same time a mighty weapon, and I create runes which contain his power.
That's it. This guy, in contrast, is a bit of a cunt.
What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be on your way and looking for the underhanded traitor Pedro?
Shouldn't you be, less annoying?
He's not gonna get very far.
I hope so for your sake. If he should escape because you've been lollygagging here, I will personally
Lollygagging.
drag you before the tribunal.
What would you accuse me of?
Conspiracy with the enemy. It takes little
Really?
imagination to picture the punishment for
Give me a
such offense.
break.
And now, see to it that you lose no more time. Otherwise, the next time we meet, it will be at the stake.
Oh, you...
Put that weapon away. Smart
Yeah,
kid.
yeah. Eat my ass. Okay, I think that was all the NPCs over here.
So it says in the scriptures.
Since it's getting a bit dark, we'll have to find a bunk.
Really should have known better.
Let's actually find a bunk on the farm.
Anything's possible.
Let's teleport there. Take a nap. And let the guys know that we freed Bennett, because we didn't do that last time. Then we can get back to the monastery and pursue
You listen to the wrong people.
the Eye of Innos route. It was a long day. A new day, and nothing has changed. Well, many things have changed, but that's another story. Cypher, anything new?
Sure.
Not really. Torloff, anything new? Not really. Damn, we're still not at a level up. Too bad. Wanted to pass 60% from Cord.
Not so far.
Right.
Hold a sword.
Let's talk to Lee and Gorn, because I forgot about Gorn, funnily enough, last time.
You didn't get that from me.
Lee should find out
You mustn't believe everything you hear.
that we freed Gorn. And Bennett. We're kind of a freer. That's a word.
Any news about Bennett?
At least he doesn't seem to have suffered any lasting damage in jail.
You're welcome.
Good work.
It's quite obvious.
No reward?
I've come from the...
So it's what about the
They've been...
good? And if
Good. Alright, that's it from Lee. That was underwhelming.
Everything all right with you?
You saved my ass, man. I'll never forget that.
Their ass is grass.
What do you want to do now?
I think I'll load up on grub first.
And then?
And then?
Who knows? Maybe I'll go back to the mining colony. Someone
That's
should keep an eye
suicidal.
on the orcs. Otherwise, they'll all show up on the doorstep without warning.
We got him in the end.
But that's not a surprise coming from Gorn.
That's not what I heard.
Suicidal's his middle name. Alright, then now Bennett.
That's all
He should be happy that we set him free. Saved his ass. Benno!
Man, and here I was thinking they'd really hang me.
Well, it worked all right in the end.
You can say that again. You should have seen the face of the soldier when he had to let me out. He was so scared, he almost did it in his pants.
Figures.
Which reminds me,
Men at
I've got
arms,
something
my
for you.
ass.
What do you mean?
A present.
Oh, what present?
What present?
We have heard of the dragons that are said to be in the valley.
They're really there.
All right, I believe you. At any rate, some of the boys have decided to go into the valley as well.
Oh?
They're planning to tidy up in there.
Oh.
What's that got to do with me?
I've developed a new type of armor, Dragon Hunter's armor.
Oh.
It's sturdier and lighter than traditional armor. Since you're the one who saved me, I want you to have the first piece. It's a gift. I thought you might want to be in on the fun. You're gonna need the right equipment when you go down to that valley.
Oh.
Also, I'm
interesting.
interested in dragon scales. Genuine dragon scales. I shall pay you a good price for them.
How much do I get per scale?
200 gold pieces.
Wow.
Here you are.
Show me. Really? Knock me down with a feather. You can keep 2 of these things. You'll need them in order to forge your own weapon.
Alright.
What about forging equipment?
What do you need?
Raw steel, bolts, minecrawler belt. I definitely don't need that. How many bolts do we got? Oh, more than enough. Alright, so Bennett's way of thanking us is a light dragon hunter's armor, which is definitely the best one we've got. God damn! 100, 150, 25. This is beautiful. And it looks beautiful in the Remaster Mod. God damn.
That's all just gossip.
Nice, 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 nice. This is obviously the best reward you get since we're a merc. I think he gives you a ring or an amulet or some sort of thing, a blank rune, when you're a mage or a paladin. This is definitely better than those options. Another reason why I love the Dragon Hunter run. Thekla, you promised me some stew.
Can I have
And
some
I'm
more of
hungry.
your stew?
I heard you helped Bennett get out of jail. Good job, kid.
Yes, yes.
Can I have some more of your stew?
I've got nothing left. Come back later.
Alright, dear. Let's drink, eat it, rather. There we go. Way better. 166. Sounds nice. Can't
Hey.
remember. Could Bennett teach us something?
Great. You
Or is
brought me the
it...
ore. And you also know how to forge.
Well, fire
Is
The
it
most
too
important
early?
thing is, it doesn't matter. And since the blast is naturally, it won't do to just code a finish everything else to. Leave that all alone. I have improved my technique. Now I can teach you how to.
Heavy or two-hander or bastard sword. So or two, whatever's a two-hander we don't need. I have to do a bit of research between now and the next episodes towards the damage rate of Ore Bastard Swords and Ore Longsword. Pretty sure we're safe with the Claw of Beliar for now. Probably until the end of the game. I know it's good enough for you to finish the game with it. That's for sure. Forged mine shares. Yep, that's enough for now at the farm. Let's get back to the monastery, shall we? We have an Eye of Innos to get back, after all. No more lollygagging. Where's the monastery one? There we go.
Why'd you pick that up then?
So, apparently he ran out like crazy on the bridge, knocked down a couple of novices. Let's see if this guy saw something. As we all know, he did see something. But what?
If you're headed for the monastery, you should talk to Milton. He'll surely be able to help you.
What do you think? Would they let me in there at all?
Perhaps, but the way you look, I can hardly imagine you in a novice's robe.
That's for sure.
Enough of that nonsense. Novice's robe, indeed. It's the grub I'm after, or I'll be forced to eat the bark off the trees next.
Have you seen a novice walk past?
Yeah, sure. He went, that-a-way. He jumped into the water off the bridge and swam like a shark was after him.
I always love this tiny detail of the NPCs showing you the way towards where Pedro ran. Also available for Gothic 1 when you're searching for a hut to bunk in. Thanks for that, man. Now I know where to run to. Alright, so that away, huh? Right, let's take a swim. Just calming, still the monastery music. What a day to be alive. Plus this lake looks gorgeous to me. Another good job the remastered guys have done. I almost forgot actually that Bennett, you can get the Light Dragon Hunter's armor in before you solve the Eye of Innos quest, but then yeah, it all makes sense because you free Bennett. Usually you do that before getting the Eye of Innos and restoring it to its former power. Because you hear about Bennett being locked up before you go to the monastery. At least I do it in that order. But I could see you making a case for the other way around. You might head to the monastery immediately and don't care about Bennett. But this is just fine. There's a guy. Wonder if he saw something or someone.
What's going on here?
What do you mean?
You're the second fellow to rush past here like he's been stung by blood flies.
Who was the other guy?
He looked like one of those brainy novices from the monastery back there. You can say what you like, but somehow those guys aren't quite right in the head.
Where did the other one go?
Kinda agree.
He ran up that way like lightning.
That way, huh? It's a shame that he didn't use the same hand movement as
I need to get
Jorgen.
going.
Hey, no problem. You'll regret this.
Oh, shut up. 300 XP definitely comes in handy. And I'm not sure if I dealt with the Shadow Beast over there. Let's check. Now would be a good time, as we're definitely strong enough. Plus we have this sexy new armor. I can hear him sleeping and snoring. Let's get as close as possible. See ya! Oh, and a stone tablet. Anything else? Oh, I think there's one more. Yep. Can hear him snoring. Oh, a fucking lurker. What are you doing over here? How did the lurker... Usually the lurker is outside. Some reason he came here. I'm not sure why. Never seen that. But not a big deal. Anything else to nab? Just junk, I guess. At this point, we're not exactly short on cash, but we'll need 20,000 gold in the future. Oh, there's a dead orc. Interesting. Beheaded. A beheaded orc. I think this is the only one you can get in the entire game, a beheaded orc. Obviously killed by this shadow beast some time ago. Very nice. Nice touch. Now let's get back on track. And you know what? Since we've got 35 bloody speed potions, let's use them. And speed on through. Giant rat, not a huge concern. And there should be a seeker right next to the bridge, right? With a dead highwayman. Yep. Let's do it.
You would come.
Damn, I'm getting goosebumps.
Master shall triumph and bring the whole world under his dominion.
God damn, that's scary.
Misguided fool. You had no idea who you were up against, and I shall punish you here and now.
No, you won't. No, you won't. This highwayman is, not sure why they put him here, because he's only
there.
He's only in chapter 2 here. He doesn't spawn in chapter 1, and in chapter 3, once you get to this place, he's kind of dead because the seeker kills him immediately as soon as you enter the area. Anyway, just my 2 cents. Oh, you motherfucker! Well, at least he's dead. Oh, quit nabbing at my feet. Usually he's far up ahead. Apparently he's a roamer. But no problemo. We've got Dragon Hunter's armor. Let's move on. And hopefully level up. High time. Oh, a dead novice. So we're on the right track. Thanks, Piranha Bytes. That's helpful. Finally. to remember once this is done and dusted to return back to the big farm to learn one-handed weapons from Cord, just to get me over 60, the master level. And then we'll see if I'll invest any more points in one-handed or just use the double blocks, whatchamacallem, book, shut up, and stone tablets. 60% usually the... Another dead novice, thanks Piranha Bytes. So helpful. Usually I get to 60 and then I just stop. Because 15 learning points for 5 extra 5% chances of damage ain't that much of a good deal. This time, let's take this route. Ooh, another dead novice. And there's a cave on the left, but I won't visit just yet. Not relevant. Will be relevant in chapter 5 though. Once our search for the dragon egg is underway. Where's the... oh, they are. This remastered mod is doing a good job of masking enemies. Quit munching on my human dead friend. Bitch. Oh, this guy. Grimmy.
The black troll is dead.
Yes, sir.
Nicely done. I never thought those could be killed at all. I won't forget that.
Forgot to speak with him after I did away with the troll.
Are you waiting for someone?
I'm Hutton. That should be obvious.
Can you teach me how to...
All right.
Not much help, I just killed the black troll.
Have
2
you
chapters
seen a novice
ago.
pass by here?
A lot of peculiar figures passed by here today, including those 2 jokers up by the stone arch. A while ago,
Oh yeah?
a novice from the Magicians of Fire was with them as well.
Oh yeah? Alright, thanks for the hint, dude. And what do you know, our speed potion dried up. Before we deal with these 2 jokers, let's drink one. And should I use... Now, if I use a summon skeleton or goblin skeleton, they might hit Grimbald as well. They're not so easy to deal with. Plus, you have to get in close proximity to them to have their dialogue.
Who are you? What is this? An interrogation? I have nothing to tell you, but you might want to talk to my buddy here. But be careful. He doesn't take to strangers.
Oh, I'm scared. I'm scared. Alright, dude. What about you?
What are you doing here?
What's it to you?
Looking for someone?
I'm looking for a novice.
That's very interesting. We're looking for someone too.
Who? You.
Who would that be?
You.
Okay.
I'm gonna...
See ya. Quit barfing and start dying. Oh, did he have some goblin berries on him? I know those generate sometimes, randomly. Oh yeah, he actually did. Interesting. I'll keep hold of those just in case I'll have some king sorrels left and I'll be able to brew dex potions as well. Obviously I'm more interested in strength potions, but don't have any dragon roots, right? Nope. And since we're here, let's have a bit of fun with some skeletons in the dragon slicer cave, as I call it. The second most powerful weapon in the game, or the third most, can't remember. At least second most powerful weapon you can't forge. First one being the Berserker's Axe. But you don't find the Berserker's Axe before chapter 6 at least, just lying around. Come on, let's see ya. Ouch. I like a crit, sir. Fortunately, the second one got blocked. Alright, let's heal up, because there are 3 more, one of which is a normal skeleton. 2 of them, though, are very powerful. One of the most powerful enemies in the game. That's Shadow Warriors. Be wary of those. I think they're the only ones you can find in the first chapters in the open world. So yeah, Piranha Bytes didn't put a Dragon Slicer just lying around amongst some mole rats. That would have been too trivial. What else? Silver plate, a rusty sword, just junk. Let's save again. And buckle up. Hopefully just this one normal skeleton will be aggroed. Come on. Come on, you bitch. Come on. Yeah, that's the good shit. Let's drink a potion. Let's put on a ice block. Just to make things easier for us. Ice block, one of my favorite spells in the game, especially when dealing with multiple enemies. Wave of Ice is another one, but that's even more powerful. We don't have access to many scrolls of that ilk yet anyway. Alright, let's see if the other Shadow Warrior, yeah, there he is. Come on, you bitch. See ya. Now, let's see if that second Shadow Warrior defrosts. If that's even a good word for it. Nope, apparently he doesn't, or de-aggroed somehow. Ouch, bitch. Ouch, bitch. Ouch, bitch. Wow, that was kind of close, actually. They have that two-hander weapon, which deals in 135 damage, plus they got a shit ton of health. Could have made this a lot more easier by just using an extra ice block spell, but I felt a bit too cocky and confident. And here it is in all its splendor. Dragon Slicer, 160. Goddamn, 160 strength required, 190 damage. Just a small mistake on my part. Beautiful weapon. But as we're not a two-handed kind of guy, it will just basically go to our first merchant we meet. We'll just stick with our nice Claw of Beliar. Seal up. Save. And continue searching for the Eye of Innos. Damaged or not damaged. We'll see about that. Oh, before I forget, since my preferred way of dealing with the Seekers at the Circle of the Sun is a Fire Rain spell, let's equip it right now. I think it only costs 5 mana. Yeah, when it's a scroll. Nice weather to be searching for the Eye of Innos, by the way. Can't see more than 20 yards in front. Seeker, Seeker. Seeker, Seeker. Okay, any Seekers over here? Nope. So, let's do another save just in case we get ramped and wrecked. Use this speed potion we're on. Fire range 6. Okay. Hide behind a pillar and do them in. Alright, we didn't get this one though.
You have come too late. We have destroyed the Eye of Innos so that it can never regain its power. We shall now demonstrate the futility of your attempt to challenge the Master.
What the fuck is going on? And I think there's another one. Here somewhere? Yep. Let's clean them through.
Now feel our power.
You can feel my dick. See ya. Now, I think that was all of them. I've cleared the goblin skeletons and the scavengers that were there when I passed through this place, searching for Dragomir's crossbow, so I think the coast is clear in this Circle of the Sun area. Good stuff, good stuff. 5 or 6 seekers done with. Not a bad job. Easy peasy, even when you're not a mage, because when you're a mage, you should definitely use magic on them, whether that may be Wave of Ice, Fire Rain, whatever you want, even storm spells, but one storm spell does not suffice. I think you need 2, maybe even 3. You'll have to test that for yourself. But I know storm spells, the Storm Rune, you have access to it in chapter 3, which is the same chapter we're in. Speaking of which, I have Innos. Gem is dull and powerless. So, what do you know? Job done. I think we should get back to the water mages. Damn it, fire mages. But before doing that, I don't remember if we've dealt with whatchamacallit, the wargs down here. Did we? No, we didn't. Can I? See ya, buddy. Wow, this dragon hunter's armor is the bee's knees. What's the time of the day? It's kind of looking a bit dark. Oh, it is. In that case,
I can see that the rumors are true.
yes, sir.
What rumors?
That you've joined up with those dragon hunters. Well, you never were a man of the church.
Nope.
Nevertheless, you're
Never
fighting
was.
for our cause, and that's what counts.
Is
We're
that
in
all?
the same
I'm
team.
glad, of course. And the way you look, every orc is bound to be afraid of you.
This is not only about the orcs.
I know, but nonetheless, they're a problem. You are important. You defeated the Sleeper. We may all need your help someday.
Oh, thanks,
Oh, well.
man. Nice words. From Milton, at least. Wow, this sunset's looking dank as hell. Nice. Let's take a nap before anything else. Hopefully these guys won't mind. Just strolling away. Oh, I think I'm stifled again.
What's your business here?
Shut up.
Smart kid.
Oh well, in that case, let's drink another of these potions, because I'd like to heal. Actually, sleeping. One of my pet peeves. Alright, and now... Men and never mind. Just men of the church? I've got some bad news about the Innos of the Eye and the Eye of the Innos. Pyro, got some bad news, man.
The Eye of Innos. It's broken.
What? That cannot be. What happened?
Some really nasty customers had it. Anyway, I came too late. They were performing a strange incantation on a crescent-shaped ritual site up in those woods.
Innos be with us. They have desecrated our circle of the sun. Even in my worst nightmares, I could never have imagined they would possess this kind of power.
What can we do now?
The enemy has become very strong. Still, this ancient artifact meant a powerful threat to him. We must heal the eye and restore its old power. But time works against us. I cannot begin to imagine what is now going to become of us all. Without the protection of the eye, we are helplessly at the mercy of the enemy. Go to Vatras, the water mage in town. In this terrible situation, only he will know what is to be done. Take the eye to him, and hurry!
What is the Circle of the Sun?
Every year, all the magicians and novices of the monastery travel to this place at the time of the solstice to mark the beginning of a new cycle. The place is filled with the immeasurable power of the sun. Never have I entertained the slightest notion that its power could be reversed. And yet, that is what happened.
Yep, nasty. So Vatras is our next go-to guy. Let's see, Salandrill, Judge's Lackey. Actually, let's head on to... Yeah, it's Corinus. Harbor City, that's the one. Yep, didn't crash. Good news. Low expectations, give you good results. Laris, can't remember if I spoke to you since freeing
You're
Bennett.
responsible for the bet. Go.
Yep, ditto. So now, let's see what Vatras has to say. Because Pyrocar basically told us that his hands are tied. He's not wise enough to know what to do next, so Vatras may be the best guy to ask for advice from. Let's see. Since we've this is the part where the story breaks. Shut up. Where the story breaks, and you definitely need to do the Jarkandar narrative and add-on to be able to progress with. Repairing the Eye of Innos. Otherwise, Vatras can help. He has other problems.
Pyrocar sent me. The Eye of Innos is broken.
I know. I have already learned of it from some very upset novices. The Seekers have used the Fire Magician's Circle of the Sun to destroy the Eye. I would call that an inspired move by the enemy.
Definitely was inspired.
News spreads fast in this city.
That's a good thing, too. The enemy won't be sleeping either.
What will become of the Eye now?
We must join it back together, but that is no easy task, I fear. The setting is broken into 2 pieces. A skilled smith should be able to repair this. But that is not really the problem. It's rather the inlaid gem that worries me. It is dull and powerless. The enemy seems to have known exactly how to weaken it.
Where can I find a smith capable of repairing the setting of the Eye?
Ask around in the area for someone who knows how to repair jewelry.
How can the gem get its power back?
I see only one way. A union of the 3 reigning divinities should achieve the desired effect. A well-prepared ritual of reversal in the place of its destruction will give the gem back its fire. However, the problem is that you must bring an earthly representative of each of the 3 gods to this place. Furthermore, a lot of swamp weed is required for this ritual.
Why?
I estimate it should be at least 3 plants.
So 3 earthly representative and 3 swampweed plants. Coincidence? I think not.
Where can I find this swamp weed?
I have heard about an old quack in the woods named Sagita.
Quack?
She supposedly sells such herbs.
That's not
But
a
you can
nice
also
way
try
to
your luck
speak
down
about
the
an old
harbor.
lady.
Who could those 3 earthly representatives of the gods be?
I shall represent the god Adonos myself. Pyrokar, the highest fire magician, would be the right person to represent the god Innos. But for Beliar, I cannot think of an appropriate candidate. It must be someone who commands black magic.
Zardas, maybe?
Black magic? What about Zardas?
That's it. That could work. But I ask myself, how you will bring all 3 of us together. I can just see Pyrokar's face when he hears that he must cooperate with Zardas.
Yes, indeed.
I've got to go.
I shall also set out and prepare the ceremony at the Circle of the Sun. Send Zardas and Pyrokar there. And don't forget to bring the swamp weed. I'm counting on you. Listen, people. I am needed elsewhere. It won't take long. When I return, I shall tell you the rest of the story. May Adonos be with you.
Great! I shall increase your magical power.
21 plus mana. God damn.
How are things with the Eye of Innos?
Remember, only a ritual of reversal at the Circle of the Sun, together with Zardas and Pyrokar, will restore the eye. And don't forget to bring the eye with its setting repaired.
Right, got it. Let's take care of that first. We know a few smiths. Harrod and Bennett come to mind. Finally, these guys go away. Surely your daily lives isn't centered around attending the same story lesson from
Hey,
Moses.
you!
Harrod.
It's been a while since the last time you were here.
Oh, just
Where have you been
saving the
hanging around,
world, you know.
Can you repair jewelry?
I'm a weaponsmith, not a goldsmith. You probably won't find anyone here in the city who can help you. People don't have much money in their pockets anymore, and nobody's gotten rich here in quite a while. Most of them are just glad if they have enough to eat.
I see.
Where can I find a goldsmith?
There's supposed to be a good smith with the mercenaries on Onar's farm. Maybe you should look there.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Since we're in town, let's go to the judge dude and give him his sacred hammer. Hopefully that will make us an ally to him, and he'll trust us. And perhaps we can progress that thing, and we can end up incriminating him, the slimy bastard.
Justice will prevail in the end.
It was his decision, wasn't it?
What up, dude?
Here's the sacred hammer of the magicians.
I'm truly impressed.
Cat
You're
got
really
you, Tom.
serious about this, aren't you? Here's your pay. Fine. If that's how it is, I have another task for you already. Some days ago, several prisoners escaped from the local jail. Those bastards have taken off to the
Some
mountains,
bitches.
somewhere in the direction of Zardas' new tower. The name of their leader is Morgahard. I want you to kill him. Go! Hurry before they're gone for good.
Morgahard, huh? Okay, the plot thickens. Let's actually teleport to Zardas' tower and search the area for bandits, of all people. Is it possible that those bandits were in cahoots with the judge once upon a time? Let's find out. Oh, and let's be careful. You never know when a whatchamacallit seeker pops in. And sometimes there's one over there, behind this big rock. So, no, doesn't look like there are any bandits there. How about in this old cave where we done away with the bandits at the beginning of the game, together with Cavalorn? Something? Anything? Something? Anything? Doesn't look like it. Oh!
Put away that weapon.
What do you know?
Smart kid.
First off, Cornelius.
Leave me alone. Put away that weapon. Smart kid.
Look at this dude. Look at this dude. Either he's a midget, or he's standing. Let's just say he's with one foot in the ground.
Put away that weapon. Just.
Not sure why that guy attacked me, but let's sit on his face for a time. Yeah, that's fine.
Nothing to be had there.
And I think we killed him because he has bandit.
Oh man, my head.
He has bandit AI. Does this guy have some dialogue?
You haven't come to take us back to jail, have you?
That's it? Alright, then let's read the letter, I guess.
Damn it. What do you want?
Recipe, note, letter to Babo, nude woman, message. Not this one. Nope. Nope. Letter. I've gone on ahead. I hope we'll all meet again when things have calmed down a mite. And don't worry, boys, if all else fails, I'll ask Onar to see to it for us. It'll be alright. Signed, M. Okay, then.
Smart kid.
Yeah. If you say so, buddy. Oh, I actually forgot to buy more, I mean, never mind, I'm not possessed yet.
Hey, you!
Leave me alone.
Leave me alone, you filthy brute!
One more? You'll have one more. Alright, enough fussing around. Let's get back to the landlord. And see where that Morgahard dude is at. Oh yeah, and we have to fight bad business to learn how to fight. First off, one-handed +1, one-handed +1, and now
You've become better already.
Yeah, and now we're at our 59, right? Yep, and now we can learn using the trick to get us to 64.
I can.
So one-handed +5.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
That's
You've
more
become
like it.
better already.
And now we're a master. 64. God damn. And how many learning points do we got? 9. Probably will invest them first into crossbow. Or we'll see. We'll see about that.
That doesn't surprise me.
That's enough for today. We've done a lot. We found the Eye of Innos, snatched it from the sneakers, and next time we'll try to repair it. Take care, guys. Thanks for watching. See ya!